Hey, what's up, social? The second topic I wanted to talk about today is something I briefly went over before, and that's the UST, Terra, and blockchain. And I'm talking about this topic mainly for two reasons. Because of a collateral damage story I read, and collateral damage and the butterfly effect in my eyes. And two, so that it doesn't de incentivize us from working with blockchain technology. So one, the collateral damage, the butterfly effect that no one is noticing. This was kind of like Lehman Brothers, but worldwide. I was reading a story about someone named Adosa. Forgive me for slaughtering any of these names. Living in Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. So this guy is brilliant enough to save $4,000 in a country where most jobs pay $2 a day. Brilliant guy, saves $4,000, sees all this hype, all these media stars, right? Luna, invest there. This is gonna do great. What this guy wanted to do, right? Go to Canada and study. Turn the 4 grand into 16, possible in crypto. Study in Canada tech, so he could work for Amazon and Netflix. And this guy is brilliant enough to save that kind of money in Nigeria. So who knows what he could have done in Canada, but now that he can't do, right? So collateral damage that no one is really talking about. But anyways, when I saw that, it really upset me. Like Terra, I think there should be more responsibility in the community. Like we have, first of all these well-known crypto exchanges and that sort of thing going after it, like UST. That's like it was as clear as the sun from a risk perspective. Stable coins, there is only not only one, there is more than this one way, but the one way that you could actually have a true stable coin, if it's a currency and you say this is like the US dollar, or this is like the euro or British pound or whatever, any currency, right? The Japanese yen, if it's a stable coin, it has to be issued by the central bank if it's that kind of money. Maybe there are other ways, but for that sort of thing, you can't have someone who's, a genius in computer science come and make a financial system if it's not provided directly by a central bank, like the dollar, like a digital dollar, or a digital Japanese yen, right? Then you probably need not one, not two, but a group, of the most brilliant economic minds that we have on this planet to be able to develop a stable coin like that, right? So it can maintain its value. I mean, the British pound, that's by a central bank, and look at what George Soros did to it, right? So when we're developing these kind of things, the USD Terra, or any stable coin for the matter of fact, if it's by a programmer and a developer who's a genius in computer science, he's most likely not a genius in finance. You need a committee of brilliant people to be able to do that. So just debunking the whole stable coins will never work. No, it will work. If a central bank issued it, it would work. But and there are other ways, I believe, but central bank issuing it for sure. These kind of things would save us a lot of money, but there is a whole security issue around it. Cybersecurity. Terra happened. Collateral damage for people. It sucks. Good learning experience. This is like a bank run, We learned from it. We learned what could potentially happen. We learned how we may be able to prevent these things from happening in the future. This was a whole experiment that's been butchered and butchered a bunch of people's financial futures. And just to end this real quick, I want to keep this one under 5 minutes. I think people are starting to realize now, that they can't get rich anymore from this crap. Making some coin, saying it's this, saying it's that. Unless the coin provides utility on the blockchain, you will not make money. People are not as naive as they seem to be. I almost fell for Luna at some point, but the burning mechanism, arbitrage, bullshit, BS. Excuse my language, BS. But anyways, I think that's us heading in the right direction, because now these genius programmers will apply their skills to better projects, better projects that we actually need, because having these brilliant programmers work on BS projects is a waste of talent and efficiency. But again, I'll be talking about blockchain all the time because I don't want this butchered experiment that was as clear as the sun to de-incentivize us from working. Blockchain will change the world. That's a fact.